Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to some more Malice Reacts. We're heading off to Nevada here, to the Mizpah Hotel, as promised last week from the Paranormal Files. So without further ado, I'm sure we'll be advertising other stuff later, but again, like, share, subscribe, and all that good jazz, and let's get this reaction underway. Let's go. Also, I've already pre-played the little weird hit-up trailer thing that they have at the beginning. Let's go. Trying to skip around some of the music and the spoilers or whatever they add.
Tonight on the Paranormal Files, we're at one of the most haunted hotels in the entire United States, the Mizpah Hotel here in Tonopah, Nevada.
Here we go with a moon and clip your wings. I'll buy you a diamond and I'll...
Prostitutes. The hotel is haunted by a number of spirits, murder victims, prostitutes, children, and even something dark that scratches employees. Most haunted rooms in the hotel and the basement area were some of the darkest energy here. So join us tonight as we investigate the most haunted rooms in the hotel and the basement area, where some of the darkest energy here resides. I'm Collin Browen, and welcome to this extremely special episode of the Paranormal Files.
Trying to skip some of the unnecessary stuff because I'm not sure about the music, etc.
In this episode, we're investigating two of the most haunted places in Nevada, the Clown Motel and the Mizpah. Get ready for a actually insanely loaded video with some of the clearest evidence we've ever captured, direct names that we didn't know beforehand, towels being moved in showers. I mean, so much activity that we didn't expect. And this video was a fluke. It wasn't actually supposed to happen until the day before. It all lined up perfectly, and I think that that was for a reason. I've always wanted to visit the Mizpah. It's always been on the top of my list. I was at the Clown Motel a few years ago and had some crazy activity while there too, but I just didn't know what to expect. And yeah, you're gonna, at the end of this video, I swear to God, you're all gonna be saying, yeah, both of those places are haunted.
So,
I've seen videos from other groups, and it's pretty active, both of them, yes.
I had never experienced it before, but I will say the things that we saw that night were definitely going to stick with me for the rest of my life. But I was really excited to go to the Clown Motel.
So we started off that day by heading to the Clown Motel. Connor had never been there. I know the place as being very freaky and haunted for sure. So we rented a room that's not even supposed to be one of the most haunted rooms, in the middle of the day to do our investigation. And in this footage, I think we proved that paranormal activity happens at all times. We always get these, criticisms from people. Why do you always film at night? Why does it have to be dark? I'm like, it doesn't always have to be dark. Most of the time for us, it's because we film, then we got to drive 4 hours the next day, we got to interview somebody for 2 hours, we got to charge our batteries, and it works out to being only able to film at night. But yeah, check this investigation out. It's about to get kind of spooky. All right, everybody. So before we get to the Mizpah tonight, obviously we had to make a stop at the other infamous haunted hotel here in Tonopah, Nevada.
And if you couldn't tell from the polka dots.
Yeah. What polka dots?
Behind you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
We're just getting silly at the Clown Motel.
I had some on my shirt. Yeah, we are at the Clown Motel. Now, if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that we actually spent the night here in the most haunted rooms back in 2021, and we recorded some really frightening activity. It actually shocked us how haunted this place was. But, Connor, as you can see, there are tons of clowns here in this hotel, thousands of them. One of the previous owners actually had a clown collection that he cherished, and when he died, he was buried right over there in the Tonopah Cemetery, and that's when the Clown Motel was started by his children. They put his collection here in the hotel. His spirit has been seen, but there's also a number of other spirits here. There was a terminally ill man who was suffering from back pain. When he came to the hotel, he begged to be cured of this pain, and according to the story, the back pain actually went away. So he continued to live here in his room at the Clown Motel for 6 years before he died in the very room where he was cured by what he thought were the spirits. There was also a man who was in a room over here who suffered a heart attack while he was in the hotel. He tried calling the front desk for help. His calls never went through. They even checked security cameras and saw that no one was there to help the guy. Yeah, he died on his way to the hospital. Then finally, one of the other deaths, there was a man who was here. He was also terminally ill. He loved this place and he begged these spirits to take his life every single day. He was hoping that this energy would kill him. And when that didn't work, he came out here to the parking lot and blew his head off with a shotgun. So yeah, there's a lot of death here, but Connor, if you want to walk over here, this is interesting. So something that I've always thought was really creepy and adds to the effect of the Clown Motel is the presence of this cemetery right next door. You can see this is the actual front office of the Clown Motel right here. And right over here is the Tonopah Cemetery.
This is my first time seeing it.
And yeah, another one of the theories that people have is that these spirits are coming from the cemetery over to the vacant rooms in the hotel. I don't know if I believe that, but I do think it's a very possible theory. It's also possible that there could have been bodies that were over here that were never moved when this building was built. So yeah, if we're going to the Mizpah tonight, you know we have to do a mini investigation here at the Clown Motel. Connor, it's your first time. What do you think, man?
This cemetery's creepy looking.
Yeah, right?
It's all
Kind of wild, yeah.
tombstones.
Very Wild West.
Obviously, this place is a nightmare for anybody who doesn't like clowns. Luckily, me and Colin do love clowns.
We love them.
And so, it's a perfect place for us.
To be honest, I'm mostly different, but I can see where people can easily get creeped out by them.
Let's go find this clown ghost demon.
Okay guys, so we just got into our room here at the Clown Motel that we've rented for the day. Look at that. The f***ing REM pod is already spiking. And what's interesting is this one off camera was just spiking and doing the exact same thing, and then it stopped and it seemed like it moved across the room. Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
It went from sitting at this table to sitting on the couch.
And by doing this right now, we are actually going against, a lot of times people say that, oh, why do ghost hunters always ghost hunt only at night? Like, why is that a thing? Well, take a look at this. Right now, it's the middle of the day and we are ghost hunting. So it doesn't have to be nighttime to make it paranormal. But, okay, I'm gonna reset this.
It does make it a little bit creepier when it's at night, though.
I'm happy for you to stay.
Whoa.
And it's a hotel.
Literally.
The heck?
Okay.
Never heard it say that either.
Me either. Okay guys, whoever's here, you might remember me. I was here a couple years ago. I brought a friend with me. Whether you are a human, a miner's spirit, a clown, they say there's a clown demon here. People see it like a clown. Whatever you are, we just love to talk to you right now.
But yeah.
We're happy that you're happy.
Not sure it's so much demonic as much as it likes to play very nasty pranks.
Follow us left.
Kind of interesting that it actually started here and then it went to the left over there. What's left? Are you over there by the bathroom?
Hotel.
Oh! Hotel! What?
Damn.
Exit.
Exit? You want us to leave the hotel? How f***ing crazy is that, dude? Hotel? We were at the prison, the high school, it never said hotel. Right after turning it on, it says hotel, and we're doing a hotel episode at the Clown Motel.
Yeah, I see he's using the one I was
Mike.
bleh.
Oh, I guess I was going to ask who you are. Mike.
Oh, Mike. Hello.
Can you tell
Mike.
us a little bit more about yourself, or go touch one of those red
As
lights
I was
again to
trying
show us that you're here?
I noticed that they're also now using the one we have tested on the channel.
Do you like these colors that we have in here? Maybe you'll like it better if we do green? Whoa. There's some over here.
6 o'clock.
Is it?
I just said earlier that's what time we're going to be leaving here.
Yeah.
True.
Well.
Yeah, that's really
Okay.
strange because we're going to the Mizpah after this. That's where we're filming this whole episode. And we said all day we're going to start that at 6. Are you telling us that we should leave this room? Like you want us to leave?
If there's somebody here with us right now, can you touch one of these red lights you see?
Innocent.
Tapping in the bathroom. You know what? I'm gonna put this
Reaction.
to the left like you wanted. Whoa! Whoa! What the hell? Look at it, REM pod. And I just moved that over. That's what it wanted. It wanted us to move the REM pod over. How crazy is that? Talks about left. I move it to the left. That was the last one it was touching. REM pod. So if that was you, can you touch that one now that I set it up over there? Please, can you touch Matthew? Matthew and Mike.
Robot.
Robot. Oh! Matthew, is that you over there? Dude, f***ing check that shit out. That's a little interesting, huh? From middle of the day.
It's crazy because we really
Just
haven't.
there.
Ghost there! Ghost there!
I was just saying, this whole trip, we really haven't had the REM pods, hit.
No, we've done really haunted. This place is haunted, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So you're saying there's a ghost over there? Is it a... Can you make a noise or move something?
It's a hard hit.
Oh, it's fucking standing right
I
there.
know.
Pat.
Pat.
I have a message for you.
Ooh.
What's your message? Walk left.
What?
Walk left.
I want you to get stand over there next to it.
Tap on wall.
Knock left and tap on the wall?
Walk left and tap on the wall.
What the fuck, dude?
Good dude.
It's kind of like a creepy clown thing, you know? It's like knock left or walk left and knock on the wall to summon it. Okay, I'm coming over by you. I'm gonna reset this. Okay.
It tapped back.
Oh.
Said tug.
Tug?
Yeah.
Why'd you want me to come over here? Unlock again. Oh, oh!
What the fuck was that?
I heard something. That got him good.
This towel! Where the where did that come from?
What?
That was the sound of a towel
That
falling.
was hung up on this bar.
Are you serious?
Tugged it down.
Tug.
Oh, took the towel.
It tugged the towel off.
Damn. Yo, what the fuck, dude? That people are gonna hear that was a clear towel falling.
There was something hitting.
What
Yeah,
the
that
hell?
was clear.
Okay, I'm gonna put a REM pod in here. Maybe you want me to come in here? Oh, it feels weird in here, man. You can hear that? Of course, static's pointing.
Seriously?
Are you kidding? People are gonna be like, oh, that's bullshit. I'm like,
You want me to point it in here?
I'm gonna hang all these towels up like they were before. And if you want to pull one down again, go for it. That's really trippy that just happened.
Yes, over here.
Let me set this up so you can see that. Okay, if you can tug on one of those
Okay, go
towels
for it.
again, that would be great.
I think one of them's still moving.
For
That's
being here,
creepy, dude.
being here like 25, 30 minutes, incredibly intelligent activity, incredibly intelligent stuff.
Them.
Who's them? The clowns?
Your spy.
Clowns?
Guys. I heard
I
that.
swear to God, one of them just fell again. Oh, no, it didn't. I heard that though in there, did you?
I did too. You want to try the DR60 or something?
Sure. So, since we're in here, just use your voice and speak to us, okay?
Listen it.
Or show yourself to us.
Yeah, if you're a clown, I'd like to see you. Okay. What's your name, whoever's here?
There's actual clown spirits around. No more clowning around in here. Ah.
How long have you been here?
The number 6. 2 o'clock. Gladys.
It's a lot
So-
at once.
Why are you still here in this hotel? Dad. I was here with Jeff last time and
Yeah.
Jeff got affected really bad. Do you remember my dad, Jeff?
Can you tell me what your name is?
What do you guys do around here for fun? Do you play with the clowns?
It's in the closet.
So you're still over there by the bathroom. Technically the closet is the bathroom, since it's its own room.
Were you a clown?
Do you like scaring people?
That was behind me, dude.
We.
He said it's behind me.
We
are behind you. Well, it seems like there's multiple people here. You ready to listen?
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
6 years.
Unlikely.
So, why are you still here in this hotel? Really bad. Do you remember my dad, Jeff? Can you tell me what your name is?
Not very clear.
What do you guys do around here for fun? Do you play with the clowns? So you're still over there by the bathroom. Technically the closet is the bathroom, since it's its own room.
Go away.
Were you a clown?
Yes.
Do you like scaring people?
Oh,
Fought here.
what the hell? Died in battle? We fought here? Well, this camera battery is about to die. It's on 1%. At this point in our documentary, we are going to head to the Mizpah Hotel, baby. But head to stop. Yeah, baby. Head to stop by the Clown Motel. We're going to do a Ouija board session here in the room.
Slaying.
Slaying. Oh. We're going to do a Ouija board session, but if you want to see that full session, you have to watch our Ouija board documentary, which premiered.
My life ended fast.
What the fuck? It's like someone got murdered.
Seriously, she will harm you.
Slaying. My life ended fast. We fought here. Maybe there's an unsolved murder that happened here.
Yeah, if you want to figure out what goes on, go watch the Ouija documentary.
So, yeah, but let's go to the Mizpah in this video. I don't know why I did that.
What do you guys do around here for fun? Do you play with the
call ya. How is it a draft?
The Clown Motel was really crazy because, I mean, we were doing that in the middle of the day. We just wanted to go
How's
check
that
it
draft,
out. Because I had never been there before, and Colin's been a couple times. So, middle of the day, we're still getting crazy stuff in this place. I mean, the towel moving. So, I mean, it kept telling us to go to the left, and to the left of us was that restroom. Don't know what it is, but there was definitely something that was in that restroom. But it was time to head to
Crazy
the
thing is,
Mizpah.
I don't think that's the first
Okay,
time.
y'all, so after our time at the Clown Motel, see you, clowns.
Bye, clown.
We are now, oh, there it is. We are now
The
headed
crazy thing is, I don't
to
think that's the first time I've
infamous
seen someone at the Clown
Mizpah
Motel get
Hotel.
told to go to the
Now,
bathroom.
this is a place I've been dying to investigate for years, but we've never been for some reason. I've been to Tonopah. I've had friends stay here tell me we have to stay here, but we've never been. I mean, we are talking about a hotel that was rated by USA Today as being the #1 most haunted hotel in all of America. And it's right here in Tonopah, Nevada. Oh my God, dude. The history of this place is incredible, guys. We're getting a tour tonight. We have some of the most haunted rooms rented out, and we're gonna be taking a special trip to the basement, but dude, look at that thing. There are just certain buildings that look fucking haunted, you know?
And this one's definitely one of them.
This one's definitely one of them. From one hotel to the other. Damn, dude, how crazy is this, man?
Pretty crazy.
The Mizpah. I mean, this is a place that you hear about all the time and people tell you to stay away from. Just a lot of ghosts. Remember what the people said yesterday when we were actually eating dinner? They've been scratched multiple times here, and the spirits are angry for some reason. Guess we're gonna find out why tonight.
Indeed.
Okay, brother, let's head on in. The
Angry
history of
because
the
none of them
Mizpah
have
is
ended
just
happy.
so crazy. I mean, you had so much violence. There was murder. There were people who took their own lives. I mean, robberies. It's just so crazy. It's like you took all aspects of Wild West history and put them in one building. And something to add in here before we start our investigation. The night before we filmed this video, Connor and I were actually getting dinner before we filmed at the Goldfield High School. And we met somebody who used to be the housekeeping manager at the Mizpah. And she had a warning for us before we began to investigate.
My name is Samantha Oliver. I worked at the Mizpah for a little over 3 years. I was the head housekeeper / housekeeping manager. There's a lot of stories. One in particular was I was in room 203 in the bathroom. I was cleaning. All of a sudden, my neck started burning. I finished doing what I was doing, and then I looked in the mirror, and there was a scratch mark, but it wasn't a regular scratch mark. It looked like a claw mark, like right there. Another time, me and another coworker were on the 5th floor, and they have bookshelves on every floor. One of the books flew halfway across the floor. It didn't just fall like gently like it fell off, it flew. Another time, I had just made a bed. I was super anal about my beds, and I was putting the pillowcases on. I looked over, and something just indented on my bed, like it just sat on down. And another time, a little girl, same room actually, a little girl peeked through the door, playing peekaboo with me. You smell cigarette smoke, mostly in the basement.
Who do you think that was? Like, who would scratch you?
I honestly have no idea. There's so many ghosts in there. It could have been maybe one of the miners. Or I don't really remember who the guys were that stole the money that died. There was like guys down there in the vault. Maybe it's them, but I really don't know.
But it seemed kind of angry.
It did. The scratch burned for days, actually. And another gal, Shambrea, she had a similar story where she got scratched too, and hers looked just like mine, like it was the same ghost.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
super interesting.
She's also has a YouTube video somewhere on it of the Mizpah.
Okay.
Yeah, Shambrea Fowles.
Well, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
Seems like we're in for a treat tomorrow.
Yeah, holy shit, man.
Hi, Hi, my name is Siobhan, and we are at the Mizpah Hotel in Tonopah, Nevada. Very haunted, one of the most haunted hotels in the United States, actually. And right now we are in an area of the hotel that used to be the start of the tunneling system. In Tonopah, there were 600 miles of tunnels underground going all over to wherever. And they started their tunnels here and then in the back corner of the hotel as well.
Wow. 600 miles is a lot of miles.
It is a lot, yes.
It's a lot of digging.
Yeah.
So our number one lady of the night, Miss Rose over here, is our adaptation of Miss Rose. She would come down here and try to get the miners to go upstairs with her. We don't know if she was successful or she ever got them to go upstairs, but she was the most popular woman working out of the Mizpah. People would come from all over the United States to see her. She had one client who was a local up in Goldfield. He either ran the hotel up there or managed it. I'm not sure. And he was very jealous. And she worked up on the 5th floor, and he was supposed to leave for the day, came back unannounced. She was with another client. He hid upstairs on the 5th floor somewhere, waited until the client was gone, knocked on the door, pulled her out, stabbed her, drug her across the carpet, and strangled her on the other side of the hallway.
Wow.
So she likes to haunt down here, the 5th floor, and the kitchen.
Such a lovely guy.
I think that's the room we have.
I don't know
is
why my model
501.
was just freaking out. I'm having
501
a drink.
is just
Hashtag
offset,
GG,
so her rooms were
gamer
504,
subs, hashtag
503, and
nuts,
502. And then 501 is right here.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have 502.
Oh, yeah, 502.
You have 502?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she was strangled right outside that room.
Rose.
Yeah.
Hashtag
She
not
likes
sponsored.
men, though,
Hashtag sponsor
so-
me. Hashtag I have a flavor idea.
You might not get it too spooky.
Usual.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this down here is like her area.
Yeah, she liked it down here, and she's most definitely up on the 5th floor more often than
say.
not. But we have had people down here who do get her energy down here as well.
So did the tunnels connect Tonopah to Goldfield?
I don't know if they went that far. I know they did connect to the mine right up behind us, and then to other businesses in and around Tonopah
And what were the points of the tunnels, I guess?
to get places underground without people trying to steal things or just safety, I guess.
Interesting.
That's pretty wild.
So if you were outside the front of the hotel, this is the sidewalk is right above us.
Oh.
Like, so like the doors
Yeah.
are right past this area to walk in, and then this is more like where the front desk is.
Wow. This is a creepy kind of looking room.
It is, yeah. So a lot of people get a lot of activity over on this side of that bar or that metal tube. Lots of EMF and spirit box activity.
And you said there was a doppelganger down here?
Well,
Or a
we've had
mimic?
2 instances where people have seen and spoken to somebody, and there's nobody else down here in the basement that is supposed to be down here in the basement. So much so, the one group that I had, they're like, are there any men that are working right now? And I said, yes, there's 2. There's a porter and a restaurant worker. She's like, we'd like to meet them. So we went upstairs, grabbed them, and they said, well, one, they look vaguely familiar, like the person we saw, but they had their cap backwards and they were much younger. But same makeup, same style, everything else. And then just last week, my husband was down here, and he likes, when I do a tour, he likes to explore by himself. And he was over in our like food and beverage area. Nobody goes over there. We don't even walk over there for the tour. He just likes to try and get, crazy things. And there was a young blonde gentleman down looking at the food, and there would have been nobody down there.
Wow, and that's recently that
Yeah,
that's happening.
that was Saturday. So it's Monday? Yeah.
Oh my God, so 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Holy
2
shit.
days ago.
Okay.
Active every day of the week,
Yeah.
son.
I don't know if I, you always say I don't know if I actually
Always
want to see that, but
Well, you're just
I mean, I
not supposed to
would.
talk to them.
Really?
Yeah. Because then that lets them into you. If you don't acknowledge or speak to them, like you can look at them, but if you don't speak to them or let them talk to you, you should be fine.
Okay. Well, zip the lips.
Not sure how that works,
Do you guys
but
want to film in
okay.
here a little bit?
We can get that later when we come back down.
Okay. So the next room is an unconfirmed story, but it correlates with our hotel. And again, mind the mask, this is a storage area.
Of course.
This is the original ice box. They would put the ice up here and then whatever they need cold down here. And we had another working gal.
Oh, shit.
Who worked out of the Mizpah, and she had 2 kids. And when she had clients, she would lock them in the fridge. And the last time she locked them in, they perished.
Really?
So we like to think that the kids on the 3rd floor are the kids who died in here.
It's a terrible way to go, too.
I mean, if you look at the size of the door, it would be quite scary, I think.
Is there any paranormal activity around here?
So especially down here in the basement or like this area, there's so many wires and whatnot, so I can't really tell if anything is affecting it. But the last paranormal group I had one of the music boxes that was motion activated, and they set it right in front of this door, and we were out there and it was going off like crazy.
Wow.
That was really spooky because it plays like the really creepy
That
tune.
might have been Twin Paranormal. I can't remember for sure. That might have been a different place, though.
Oh, nice.
So we can booby trap it.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, it's creepy in there. I don't like that.
They did, the last people each did a session in here with the door shut and the lights turned off, like with the spirit box. And apparently that was really, really nice.
There's a lot of ground to cover down here.
My first ghost tour that I shadowed, a door down this hallway slammed open. And it was about 10:30 at night, so there was nobody else here. But nothing has ever happened down this hallway, to my knowledge, besides the one guy who the group saw that he went walking that way.
Really? And that was the recent one.
No, that was the 1 week before. I mean, so they're both pretty recent. This chair
Fairly
moved
recent.
from this position to over here one time. That was pretty spooky. We don't usually come in this room, but the last group got some really freaky vibes in there. But I don't know any of the history to that room either. But yeah, everywhere down here is freaky.
Yeah.
And then this is
see
our
that.
next room. And so yeah, the mine shaft, it's closed now.
Yeah.
But this is like real access to a mine shaft right here.
Yeah, all original to the hotel down here.
What was
in this
the
section.
point of having a mine shaft?
They were digging gold and silver.
I mean, in the basement of a hotel. It's just
Well,
like
it wasn't a
weird.
hotel to start, it was a bank.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
So the first part, the last part that we were in, the annex, was built in, oh God, I want to say 1902, 1903, and then in 1907 they built the hotel.
Interesting. Makes
So-
sense with the vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the original vault, we have a story about the vault. That's this room here, but this is all original as well.
Wow.
Everything past that door is all high voltage now, so we don't really go back there, but my husband does, and he gets all sorts of things back there. So very interesting.
I mean, it's high voltage.
I don't know what this
but
is. To me, it looks like something they
It
would
could
cook
be
on.
that he's just getting weird indicators on the machines because there's a lot
And then there's a whole
of
bunch of
energy back
timbers that
there.
are falling.
But depending on what he's using,
Yeah.
it could be naturally just spirit supercharging back in there and
Yeah.
using that energy
This
to
is the original vault
communicate.
back here.
It's hard to say for sure.
And this is
Depends
quite a
upon what
step
you're
down, so
using.
just watch your step. I can only be in here for about 5 minutes, so I will tell the story and then I'll exit because it makes me very heavy feeling. So this is where 3 miners decided they were going to dig up and steal the gold that was in the vault. And so they did one night. I don't know how far out they dug, but they popped up right into the vault and stole everything, took everything down into the tunnel, and one of them got greedy, shot the other 2, and took off. He was never found, the gold was never found, nothing ever came of it. They came in the next morning, followed the tunnel, found the 2 miners, and decided, okay, we need to move the vault. They didn't think they needed to reinforce the floor because Nevada has very sturdy, hard dirt.
Yeah.
So they did. They moved it upstairs.
Jeez.
So 2 people murdered in here.
Yeah. And they are said to be down here often, and they really like the kitchen. I'm not sure what the kitchen was before it was our kitchen.
Interesting.
That's very weird.
Yeah, this is kind of a lot of energy for such a small room.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you look at the walls, they're like 2.5 feet thick.
Yeah. You would think it'd be very dangerous to dig up into a vault.
Right?
Well, they were miners, so they
They're
knew
used to
exactly
danger, too.
they knew exactly where to dig and how much in to dig and all of that, right? I don't if you ever get a chance to do the tour at the mining park right behind us, it's really amazing. And you get to like literally stand over a cavern that's hundreds of feet deep, and they did it all by hand. Yeah.
That is nuts.
No thanks.
And then the big mining shaft up there, I think she said it goes like 1,000 feet down.
Oh my god.
And it's all like covered over, like it's grates and everything, but just looking down, thinking people got in these like little cages and went down
That's
way back then.
way back then, 1907.
back when they didn't have OSHA.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They were not checking the ropes before they went down.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Oh no.
Lots of miners definitely passed in this town.
So I guess what paranormal stuff do people experience in here?
So my last paranormal group, I can't remember what it was, but he had the headphones attached to the speaker box, and then he was blindfolded.
Yeah.
Yes. So they did that in this room. I was out because, like I said, it's very hard for me to stay in here for a long time. I actually went up top while they did it and got a little fresh air. And when I came back down, the one guy was just coming around the corner saying, I got to get out of here, I got to go. And apparently, while he was attached to the speaker box and the other guy was asking questions, everything was correct.
Wow.
And not one answer was wrong, and it freaked the other guy out. I mean, it freaked me out just hearing about it. But yeah, so that was the craziest thing I've witnessed. Not really witnessed, but witnessed in this room.
Sounds very spooky.
Yeah, we do that every single investigation,
Yeah.
so I guess this would be a good place to do it.
This would be a good place. And then over at the Bell, I don't know any history at the Bell, besides it was built in 1906. It was also a bank, but the basement that we're trying to turn into a speakeasy affects everybody pretty much the same way, just very evilness or whatever you want to call it. Like, I can only be down there for like 5-10 minutes tops.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know. The last spirit box that was done down there, they told us to run. They said chase. They said danger. He asked them if they wanted us to leave, and they said yes. Yeah.
Always good things to hear.
Always good things to hear. Yeah.
I
was
sinister.
out in like 5 minutes.
I don't blame you.
It's
Beware,
hot.
I
It's
live.
always warm down
I
here.
hunger.
Unless you're in that front room. That front room is usually super cold.
Possibly the creepiest arcade game in the
The
world.
original wood.
Pretty fun though.
Yes.
Pretty
Crazy.
in short bursts.
That wood's seen some stuff.
Yeah, original doors, everything.
Wow.
Something huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is the last original part of the hotel. I mean, everything's original, but you know, this is like from 1907.
Dang.
All right.
Do you know anything about the haunts of like the 5th floor that you could talk about?
Oh, that's the Lady in Red.
Yeah.
Yeah. We usually go up to that floor. Do you guys want to go up and film a little bit up there?
That'd be great.
And then
we'll go anywhere with you, honestly. Any of
and
the
then
places that are hot
usually
spots.
the 3rd floor is our other haunting
Let's do
spot,
it.
and that's where the kids are. And the kids usually don't come out until mid-morning, like 3, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
And then you'll start to hear people have called down and asked to have us
No, it's
tell the
confined.
kids to shut up. Like, we can't tell the kids to shut up. They're
Alright.
not really here. I mean, they are, but they're not.
I mean, they are, but you try telling the
Yeah,
everlasting
our last
spirit of
front desk
a
manager
forlorn child
stayed
be
on the
quiet.
5th floor, I think in 512.
I'm sure they have
First
some
night,
replies back
he
for you.
woke up to his
Mostly
bed
boo.
shaking. Didn't think anything of it, went back to sleep. A couple hours later, he woke up again to his bed violently shaking and the chandelier moving. And the next morning, he came down and said, I'm definitely not staying here again. I will move into the apartment with no furniture, nothing. I need to get out of this hotel.
Wow.
I don't know if I'd want to
Having
stay
none of
either,
it.
honestly.
Well, hopefully, you guys get some. You're on the 5th floor,
Mm-hmm.
so you might see the Lady in Red.
And this is Walter.
That's Walter. We love Walter. Walter, please take us to floor 5.
Why is Walter
No funny
here?
business.
We're not sure why Walter is here. We know this is the first working elevator past the Mississippi, so it's like original to the hotel.
Wow.
And he was the operator in 1916. And we're not sure if he died off premises and came back or if he died in the hotel.
Interesting. Walter.
Walter. Walter usually is pretty nice to me.
You'd like to be a nice ghost.
Okay, so quite often the chairs are moved. Usually that chair is over here. In this position, you can see the marks on the floor.
Oh, so it's not supposed to be there?
No, not usually.
Makes sense. This one's right here.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
So these 3 rooms here were Rose's rooms, or Evelyn. And this was her parlor. This was the largest. Well, no, actually, this was the largest, but they split this room in 2 to make 2 rooms. So this was her parlor, and these were her working rooms. And so, yeah, he hid up somewhere in the hallway here. Waited until the customer left, pulled her out of this door, stabbed her here, drug her across the hallway to over here in the corner, and then strangled her.
And that's my room tonight.
And that's your room tonight. And this is yours. The 501. 501 I have a good story for. First paranormal ghost tour I did, they came up here and they kept getting dragged to this room, right? So I looked at my phone, see if anyone was in there. Nobody was in there. So open the door.
Oh, well.
They set the spirit box up, and whoever we were talking to did not like the fact that we were all women. And we should not be doing this. So definitely somebody from way back when women had no rights.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was and they said my son's name.
Wow.
My son's name is Abel, so he could have been just saying Abel. But
Still.
that was a little freaky.
So,
And the little flashlight pins right here on this were very active, turning on and off,
so
asking questions.
I guess, what do people experience in 502? Are there any, stories?
Not that I know of personally, other than the shaking bed.
That was in this room?
Not this room specifically when our front desk manager had it happen, but every room up here kind of gets something because she just frequents the whole floor. She likes to leave little tiny pearls, white pearls, for people she likes. had multiple guests come down. Our housekeeping manager has a pearl. No, not my housekeeping. HR manager has a pearl that she found up here on this floor.
Really?
Yeah, on her desk.
That is crazy. Like, where does that come from?
We don't know. Definitely do not know.
I need a ghost that.
Probably that they just keep appearing, yeah.
Yeah, right. A little chunk of gold from the mine.
Let me see if 504 is open today. Usually it's booked.
Enough to make a glove and punch your face.
My daughter was with me one day, early evening at work here, and I had her come up to look for something up here, see if the room was clean, probably from housekeeping, and she tripped and fell somewhere close to the elevator is what she told me. And again, this chair was over here, and when she got up, the chair was rocking back and forth.
I'd love to see that. What's the story of the room?
Of what?
504?
That was just her parlor, so that's our Lady in Red suite.
Oh.
It was the biggest room after they turned this one room into two. So we used that for our suite instead of one of these.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean,
502 used to be connected to the 503.
503 and 502 used to be one large room.
Okay.
That was like her working room. And then 504 was like her parlor where she could go and
So when he
get
killed
peace.
her, was that door there?
I don't believe so. I think it was just this door.
Interesting.
So it makes sense why you do
And
it
take her
over
to the
at
corner.
that corner.
Yeah.
So just as a rundown of this place, it was a bank and then a hotel.
The annex, you know where the front desk is?
Yep.
That part's the annex, what we call the annex. That was built first. That was the bank. And then they started building the hotel. It was finished in 1907.
And then when was it an actual like brothel
Yes.
during the hotel years?
Yeah.
Interesting.
No.
Yeah. It's pretty weird out here.
Who's W.W. Booth?
First person who founded a newspaper in 1901 in Tonopah.
Oh shoot! And this was his room.
There you go.
We have the Key Pittman suite. It might be up here. It might be on the third floor. Key Pittman was a senator. Yeah, he died in the hotel like 3 or 4 days before the election. And instead of telling everyone, oh my God, he died, they put him on ice in one of the rooms in the annex in the bathtub.
For what reason?
So if he won the election, then they could announce his death and pick his successor.
Wow. So he died here in the hotel. They put him on ice for days.
Like 3 or 4 days. And then after the election and he had won, then they took his body to Carson City and said, oh, he died.
Oh, he actually won.
Yeah.
So they did get to pick a
Yes.
successor.
Oh,
It worked.
There you
Wow.
go. The plan worked. It's interesting.
That's a big room,
Yeah,
Doc.
it's a very interesting place.
The world of politics. The rules don't apply.
Too, that we'll never really know.
We have a pamphlet downstairs with a lot of the history. It said that Wyatt Earp used to tend bar here. Unconfirmed, we're not sure. And then, God, what was his name? He was a big tycoon, I think in the 20s, 30s. He was married, supposedly married here.
Wow. This place has some history.
A lot of death too.
Seriously.
A lot of death.
Weird death.
Yeah, more death than I like.
Any other deaths besides the murder, the heart attack, or whatever happened to him?
All of our records were lost in a fire, so like everything's
Really?
pretty much unconfirmed except for like the Lady in Red and the Key Pittman story. But like the kids, unconfirmed. We also had a guest she was a toddler, but she saw a man on the 4th floor, like a elevator attendant, and she wanted him to come ride the elevator with her. And he was just standing in the foyer here, waiting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Everything's pretty spooky here.
Go check out the 3rd floor.
I mean, yeah, it just kind of looks spooky too, like the black couch, the red rocking
So they
chairs.
like to move these doors. 3rd floor, I was doing room inspections, and the door opened all the way, and then you see it shuts pretty fast until the thing catches. It went like this and did the really old creepy door sound, really, really super loud, all the way until it got here, and then it slammed shut.
Really?
So that was interesting. That was the last time I came up on the 3rd floor by myself. Walter, shut the door. I pressed the button. Down in the basement once, see, I left this on, but usually we have a key and it's supposed to be off. I was down in the basement, this was off, so you can't get to the basement without that being on.
Okay.
And we were doing a tour, they were investigating, and I'm standing like right by the elevator, and all of a sudden I hear a ding and the elevator opens, and I'm like, okay, that's not, and I look in, nobody's in there, the off button is still off.
Wow.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I'd get on. I'd see where he wants to take. Who knows?
So this is the 3rd floor. This is where the kids are. And they are very mischievous and very fun. They like to follow. They like to tug your hair, your clothes. They like to open this door. Pretty locked tonight. This door is supposed to be locked and shut. This is open. I don't have a key for that. And they like to open this door. And this one, you'll know. Usually it slams pretty, well, it's not going to tonight. We were down at the end of the hallway doing a tour, and that door opened and closed super loud, and we were all down here. Nobody else was up here. And they also got infrared in this room too.
What is this room?
This is a housekeeping closet, and it's supposed to be locked every day. Well, and there you go. That is not supposed to be. So this gets pushed way up here.
What? That's actually crazy.
Because I just opened this, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I didn't open it a lot, but it definitely didn't bang into anything.
You couldn't get out of that room if that cart was like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of really interesting. That you just, wow.
Because, yeah, I came up and it was like this, and I was like, oh, this is supposed to be closed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you can't get out of the room if the cart
If the
is
cart's
right there.
pushed up, yeah.
It's impossible. You have to be like a piece of paper.
Very nigh
That's a
impossible.
first.
You have to do a lot of contorting to get around that thing.
But this door is a lot of the times open, and I'm one of 2 people who has a key to this. Like, you can't get in.
Wow.
These are
Very
our laundry
peculiar.
chutes. Those are fun. And the kids also like to open all of the cabinets.
So the kids.
And there's light bulbs in there. And they like to move this chair from one side to the other.
And the kids are the ones that were locked downstairs?
We're not 100% sure, but I mean, it kind of makes sense with the story and then having them haunt up here.
Maybe they're
It's
the ones
interesting why
also
they picked
faking
this
stuff on the
floor.
other floors.
I think this is where their mom worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get a lot of activity around the couch.
So what do you think are the most active places here in the
The
building?
basement.
For sure?
Yeah.
And what part of the basement?
All of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
All of it.
All of it.
And what's the most
Every
common
corner, every
thing
nook and
people
cranny. Yeah, no.
experience here?
The apparitions, is that how you say it? Like you see the ghosts. Lots of people see things. We had a guest. I think they were on the 4th floor, so one up. They had a hotel, a woman dressed like a hotel attendant, like in the 1920s, and then like a serviceman walk into their room. Husband was awake on his Kindle, and she could not move. Her eyes were open, and the husband told me, he goes, I just thought she was talking in her sleep, but they came in and had a whole conversation with her, and then walked out the door. And then she could move and speak, and she's like looking at her husband going, you didn't see that? And he's like, I've just been reading. What are you talking about? So lots of like actual sightings. Yeah.
Interesting. We've never seen. I mean, we've done probably 300, 400, never
Yeah.
seen something.
I still have yet to see like an actual visual, but yeah, hearing things and being up here and seeing like the doors open. Yeah, or like that
right?
just happened.
That was really strange.
Yeah.
That was very weird, yeah.
Sleeping tonight. See if any of us talk to somebody when we're sleeping.
A lot of people who like have like all of the ghost hunting equipment will leave things on in their room all night. The cameras, the EMF, the speaker, whatever, recorder, the voice recorder, yeah, all night.
So I have one more question. Last night we were eating dinner and randomly a woman came in and heard us talking about the fact that we're coming here, and she said, "Oh, I'm a medium." I felt like there were like angry miners in the hotel, and then she was the lead housekeeper.
The bartender was like the.
Where were you at? Were you here in Tonopah?
We were in Goldfield.
Goldfield, okay.
But she said she got scratched and somebody else got scratched.
We have people who work here who our clock that we clock in on is in the annex. We have people who refuse to go up there because they've seen things, or one of the gals was almost pushed down. There's like 3 little steps that you have to walk up to get to like the clock in area. And she will not go up there because she had gone up there, was walking down, and was pushed.
And why? I mean, is there anything that would an angry miner? Like, is that the brothel or the hotel or?
You have to think back then that it was kind of lawless, so they could have been killed for any sort of reason.
True.
Yeah.
Or the 2 that got murdered, I guess.
Or the 2 that got murdered. Yeah. Usually everyone is pretty nice.
It's just interesting. Yeah, I never had heard someone getting scratched. We're just eating dinner.
Yeah.
Really strange.
Well, Heather, the other tour guide, does the tours up at the Goldfield, said she was strangled. Like pushed up against the wall and strangled. Like, no. I've only had one thing follow me home. And that was scary.
What was it?
I don't know. It was just a shadow.
Ooh.
Like sleep paralysis. Woke up screaming. My husband woke up and said, "What's going on?" There was something above us. And then it disappeared. Now, every time I leave the hotel, I tell them to stay here.
And you think that was from here?
Had to be. Yeah, it was right after I first started working.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had sleep paralysis a couple times.
Yeah, your work should not follow you
I've
home.
ever had it. Do you want to go
In
over
many
to Bell and
senses.
film before you do like the investigation?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll probably let you guys go in and explore. It's very dark down there. I don't know where light switches are. But I probably will stay by the door.
Okay. You're just saying that because it's evil.
I've only been down there twice.
Oh.
That's it.
Damn.
And yeah, definitely is not my favorite spot.
Not your fresh cup of
The
tea.
one corner, there's a room. Walter, shut the door. Yeah, that room gives off very bad vibes, and I don't know anything that has happened over there.
That's crazy. I mean, we've done places where it's like the history isn't there, but you walk in, you're like, oh my God, like I cannot stay in this room. I don't know what the hell happened here, but it was something.
And I started working over there at the desk at night. Somebody, last tour, somebody's pant leg got tugged.
Oh, wow.
Right by the boiler.
No Walter in this elevator?
I don't think so.
Dang it.
This one isn't old.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'll take you over to the one room that I don't like. We're turning this into a speakeasy.
I love that.
Nice.
This is the original boiler,
Oh, wow.
and then that's the room that gives everybody the not so nice vibes. And I'm gonna step out.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm already.
Okay.
It does feel weird in here. I don't know if it's that ominous water sound. I mean, I think this town is great. 600 miles of tunnel.
Yeah, this place is it's crazy, man, huh?
Very.
I'm ready to go down to the hotel basement.
Me too.
All right, brother. Well, if you're over here, you want to talk to somebody, you can always talk to us tonight. Definitely feels weird.
The whole place.
Yeah.
Last time I was here, the first midnight tour that I did, over there was a glowing light that would glow and then glow and then, yeah.
And obviously there was no light.
Yeah, there's a light switch over there, but it's like, you know, those like work lights that are attached to like extension cords?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was like those. And I mean, those are bright. And it was a very dull light.
Wow. Well.
But yeah, that whole place gives me goosebumps and an absolute no for me.
I feel kind of more negative feeling than the other basements.
So guys,
Little
I've just
leery
been
back in
sitting
there,
here
yeah.
by the window, kind of looking out at the sunset over Tonopah and the mountains here in Nevada, and it made me emotional. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting our journey here on YouTube for so many years. You guys have really given my life purpose, and I hope that every single one of you out there watching this video understands that. And you understand really how much I appreciate all of you who watch, how much I appreciate people that have donated over the years, who've investigated with us, who've supported in any way that they can. Life really is beautiful. And even though we cover a lot of dark stuff here on the channel, I hope that you all have had a fun and spooky time on this wild ride that is life with my family and I. But yeah, just take a look at that, y'all. I would not give up.
Speaking of having a moment here to reflect with Collin, thank you everybody who's been watching since we started doing the reactions to paranormal stuff here on the channel. I know I've been a little bit quiet taking in the history stuff and so forth, but seriously, thank you all very much for watching. You are literally our biggest audience right now. I still do, VTuber character or not, we still do a lot of stuff on the channel. The video game stuff. We still do music stuff. We still have our Wednesday night ghost hunting, air quotes, games and stuff that we do. And we try to keep up with every bit of weekly paranormal activity videos that we see coming up on YouTube on the big three that we usually watch. We have had at least a couple people drop us a few names. But again, if y'all really have like specific videos or something, like a good introductory video to somebody that you want us to see, by all means name it and let us know. But you are the biggest audience. We want to make you happy. Keep on coming by. Don't forget to like and share and all that good stuff. And I guess we'll just let Collin continue his little heartfelt sunset moment here. Very lovely sunset, by the way.
This job, doing what I do for y'all, for the world. And with all that said, I think it's time to go find the darkness.
Waiting for it. I love taking in all the history stuff, but I tend to be very quiet during it because I'm trying to take it all in. Now I want to hear some stuff. I want to see what's
So after hearing that, obviously that's a little scary. People getting scratched, her saying these spirits are angry. Connor and I didn't really know what to expect. But to begin our investigation, we headed down to the basement, the most notorious part of the hotel, where we had free reign over the entire floor. Get ready. This is about to get intense quick. All right, everybody. So it is about 10 o'clock p.m. right now. We are down here completely alone in the basement area of the Mizpah Hotel. I can't express to y'all enough, or I can't express how.
It's not thin concrete to be hearing something.
I can't express how just how awesome it is to be down here in the basement of such an infamous, historic, and, you know, supposedly very haunted hotel. I've heard, stories about the Mizpah for years. So to actually be here alone in the basement is such a privilege, and I cannot say thank you enough to you guys online for supporting our paranormal journey here and for getting us to this place where we can come to the Mizpah and have this place to ourselves. It's truly just awesome. I mean, we're starting off right here in Rose's kind of area where they have these tables, the poker cards, all the rose petals, the mannequin set up. We're gonna try to talk to her and then just see where this night goes. But already, Connor, come over here real quick. Whoa. What?
I just heard a loud bang over here.
Maybe she didn't want us to leave. Oh. I just heard something too. Okay, anyways. So. I just want to show y'all, we have this whole basement to ourselves. The entire thing, lights out, no one's down here. This door, if you'll remember on our tour, our guide did not lock this door. When we came down here, this door was completely shut like this and locked. So something had actually shut the door on us. And if you'll remember over here, this is the area with that rather eerie,
Very
eerie room over there.
That was the icebox that allegedly a woman who worked here back in the day when it was a brothel, she was working, she would lock her kids in that icebox.
And they died in there.
Yeah.
If you're here, why don't you follow us over? Connor, how are you feeling tonight, buddy?
This place is odd. Hotels, I mean, there's kind of been a theme going on with all the videos we've done on this trip. They're all locations where thousands and thousands of people have gone in and out of. And with that, there's a lot of energy that's left behind. But especially...
Locking from down there.
Well, but especially with a place that's so infamous like Tonopah, 600 miles of tunnels used to connect all of the buildings around here to the cave mines and all of that. And so when this place was ran as a brothel, people were just getting tunneled in here through that room that we were just in. Lots of people have died here.
If you guys want to talk about famous haunted hotels, dude, this is top haunted hotel, and we have the entire basement area to ourselves right now. I think we just dig in. You hear something? It's f***ing creepy down here. I won't lie to you. Last thing I'll say, every single location we visited on this Nevada trip specifically, all the location owners or tour guides have told us the activity they've experienced in the last few weeks or days has been different than it's ever been in the past. It's been darker and more intense. People have been seeing a doppelganger down here. Saturday, 2 days ago, a guy saw a full-bodied apparition walking around in this basement. I don't know if we're attracting some sort of, oh, I got chills. Some sort of energy, but it's really bizarre, guys. I mean, we can't make this shit up. We went to all three places and they said the same things. What the hell is that?
I wish I had an answer.
I do feel f***ing all of a sudden. You feel, it's cold, dude. It's cold, actually.
The breeze is coming
from over there. Hello? Rose?
Ooh.
Okay, I heard that. What?
Rose?
It's not a place that's really likely to make a lot of noise for no reason. The one thing, if you're up in the normal rooms, you're hearing movement and pounding and stuff, it's likely just noise people visiting. But
hello?
Hiya.
They're right here already, dude.
Lordy.
Right next to us. I'm gonna reset this, thank you. Okay. To whoever's down here, Rose, a minor.
Cat ball's likely.
Anybody?
Restarts REM pod.
We're just here to talk to you tonight. Rose, I got your room upstairs that you died out front of, sadly. Number 502. It was terrible what happened to you, but we just want to speak with you this evening. So if you could come out and chat with us, we would really appreciate that. We would love that. My name is Collin.
My name is Connor.
So if you're here with us, whoever you are, could you make a loud noise or a bang or move something, touch one of the red lights, use your voice?
Negative.
Negative.
Holy smokes. That thing's going off again.
Okay.
Are you saying that there's something negative down here with us? What the dude?
Right when I asked the question.
Archfiend.
What the hell is
What?
that? Who?
I think just keeps going bonkers. I would assume they would have before I checked for batteries.
Okay, we're gonna... Thank you, Rose, for showing us that you're here, but can you go touch that red light over there at that table? Oh. Is your name Philip?
Philip.
Maybe there's a man here?
What was that?
Heard
That was a
that.
voice
That was
in
weird.
here.
Not sure what that was. That was
Philip?
audible though.
Was that
Just
you?
loud enough to hear it.
That we just heard?
Confused. I was
You and me
treated
both.
well.
Because the guy that killed Rose, or the lady in red, he was like a regular for her. And like he got jealous. So maybe like she was treated well by him, but one day like he snapped because he saw her with another man.
That's why she says confused.
Yeah.
Confused as to why this man would hurt her.
Yeah.
Because she was treated well by him.
him.
Rose, is this you? Do you want me to turn my light on red? I'll do it just for you, Rose. Or the...
Hello.
Right when I hit red, dude.
And stopped.
She was innocent.
Dead animals.
Dead animal.
No. Ooh. Hiya. Almost stopped.
Rose, can you step away, please? So there's a... Oh! You got that. You got that right there. Dude, there's a strong energy down here.
Dang.
Whoever's here.
I have like really bad like head pressure.
Me too. It's like, but it's like it's negative.
It's right outside that door.
Whoever's out there in the hallway,
What the heck?
come on in. You can talk to us. Seems like it's Rose.
Yo.
Thank you for doing that, Rose. Do you like us?
Hey girl.
We-
How you doing?
We heard that you like talking to men. We're very kind, polite men. So you like that we're down here, Rose?
Yeesh, girl.
Look.
Not getting around the
I also-
boys.
Uncertain.
She's uncertain if
About
she
us.
likes.
Oh, look at that one over there. Dude, that one over there. Right by the Rose mannequin.
Ritual. Continued.
Ritual continued.
What the f*** is going on?
That's crazy. That cat ball just went off. Remember she said Rose loves playing with the cat balls? Rose, can you go touch that cat ball in that rocking chair again? Look, what if I do this? Look, I have $100 for you.
Dude, she's here.
There
Yes,
go.
I'm
I
here.
got. Oh.
So Rose is here.
That's a pretty quick reaction back.
Where are you, Rose?
Girl, I got you 50. You can go touch that cat ball from here.
You put that money back in your pocket and it goes completely silent in here.
Rose, do you want me to bring the money back out?
Quiet.
Quiet! You just said it goes completely quiet in here.
No. Wait and see.
Yes. Do you want me to bring the money back in?
Dangerous.
Dude, that's trippy how the thing has gone complete. Oh! What?
Rose, thank you. Look, here, just so you come talk to us again, I'll put the $100 back. Can I ask what happened to you, whoever's down here? Rose, did someone kill you, Rose? I just want to say, Rose, you were a beautiful woman, and you did not deserve to have what happened to you happen.
Fair enough.
Problem.
What's the problem?
Dude, it's gotten eerily quiet.
Oh no.
Like devices.
Saturate.
Zachary's with us? Zachary, if you're with us, can you touch one of these red lights again? You're gonna play with the ball in that chair?
No!
That's Zachary.
Oh, that's f***ing crazy, dude. What the f***? This proves that this isn't just like electrical. This one's been going off. Zachary comes in the room. He's over there.
Hey, could you step away from that light?
Dude, that's crazy. I said to go touch something and immediately that hasn't gone on once.
What? Zachary, you can come over here, buddy. Dude.
Murdered because of a gambling game?
Well, it could be either Rose or it could be one of the children. I don't know if they know the names of the kids. What if Zachary's one of the kids who was murdered? They were locked inside of that room and they died. You ever just sit and think when you're looking over at that thing? There's something there that's just sitting there. Like we're staring at a ghost right now. We're seeing it with our eyes, but we just can't see
Because
it.
that's also the other crazy thing about the REM pods is I feel like people aren't taking into consideration how close you have to be to a REM pod.
Even this one. Look at that. This won't go off.
It's like, it's...
Don't get me wrong, certain kinds of energy will set them off too, but they still have to be
that close.
pretty strong
Look
to
at
get it from a distance.
You doing that? Someone's doing that over there right now. Hey, can you step away from that table, please, so we could hear you better?
Man evil.
Not good.
Rose. Male evil, dude. Dude, maybe we've been misunderstanding this the whole time.
You. She thinks we're the...
No, Rose. We're not the male evil. We're here to help you. Well, we're not here to help you. We're just here to hang out. Maybe Rose is warning us about the fact that there is a strangler, a scratcher here in the building, a male evil. And they're over there right now.
Maybe.
Hey, if whatever's over there is a male evil, you gotta do a better job at trying to scare us. You gotta throw something, scratch us, move something.
Evelyn.
No! 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 No!
There's an Evelyn?
The lady in red's name is Evelyn!
You're
I'm not fucking kidding! I am not fucking kidding, Connor! What the fuck? Look! A clue to the lady in red. Several sources say the lady in red's name may have been Evelyn Mae Johnson, born in Baltimore in 1879. Of the 52 records for Evelyn Johnson in Baltimore in 1879, none appear to match. Look at that.
What the
The lady's name is Evelyn Mae Johnson. And show that right there, bro. Pull that fucking up right now. I thought she said Evelyn.
What the
What the absolute fuck, dude? How is this thing so goddamn accurate?
Is this Evelyn?
The number 6.
That is wild.
That is some absolute bananas shit.
We didn't say Evelyn one time since we opened the app. We've been saying Rose.
So Evelyn.
Yo.
Or I should say Rose.
She's here.
Wow.
So that's interesting then. So someone else is saying Evelyn or Rose is here, and I know she is. Who is this other person? Could it be the male evil that she was warning us about? Is there an evil male down here? Evelyn, Rose, please just touch that red light if there's an evil man down here. This is something for our own safety we would like to know. Maybe this is the man that hurt you. Is that true, Evelyn? Or should I call you Rose?
Leave at once.
Leave at once. The evil guy's over there, dude. Oh, there is an evil man. I'm assuming that since she answered that, that means he's over there. She's right here. She's been talking to us intelligently. Dude,
It's like the evil man walked into the room, and that's when stuff got quiet for a second.
You know it's fucking scary to think.
Cursed land.
This is cursed land.
what? Oh,
That this wasn't a room. This was a tunnel.
true. Who knows what happened down here?
Well, the tour guide was saying that the man who killed her was a miner, and he would come through the tunnels into the hotel. Oh, I just got like really freaked out. So he probably came from.
I didn't hear any of that. I hear their table and chairs clicking and popping.
The back of the hotel's over here. In the back of the hotel, there's the mine.
Oh.
I mean, this has to be some of the most intelligent REM pod stuff we've seen in a while. But unfortunately, my camera's on 1%.
Mine's about to die too.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. Zoom in on mine, and I'll show yours. These were full batteries like 30 minutes ago, guys. Oh! It's like they've been stealing our energy.
7 o'clock.
I can't see it.
Let me see. Let me see.
What if the evil male is the mimic that's appeared in the last 2 weeks? Both times they said it was a man or like a boy.
You can trust us.
What the fuck, dude? Oh, I got the chills, dude. I don't like mimics. I don't like anything. Look at this, dude. That's what it is. What if it came from the fucking mines, dude, that are connected to this place? What if it walked through the old abandoned mines?
Just all the old energy seeping through the mines, sitting
Connor and I are
going
gonna run
up
upstairs
into
and grab
something,
some
then
batteries that
coming
we
up.
left charging in our hotel room. Look at the REM pod still. But we're gonna leave this static running and see if we catch anything.
What the hell? Ooh, that's clear. There's something out of nowhere whispering, and then you hear footsteps. You'd hear those first as real people walking through there. Unless they're hiding in a back room somewhere or something, which I doubt.
Oh, what the f***? How long has this been going on for?
All right. Hopefully this static picks something up. And now we're gonna do a DR60 down here and see if we can get some. Okay, so we went upstairs to grab new batteries. We got them. Got 100 here, 100 here. What's crazy is when we walked down here, the REM pod was going off again. Now I went and reset it, and it's intermittently right there, going on and off again. Like somebody's still over there. I don't know if they're trying to send a message or something or what's going on, but I mean, already shocking evidence. Shocking. I mean, I don't know how we've been so successful the last couple of videos.
Oh! What the f*** was that?
Well,
What was that?
I don't know.
replay action?
I personally think that what we're dealing with is...
No, I guess I'll do the replay action.
What the f*** was that?
I don't know how we've been so successful the last couple of videos.
Oh! What the f*** was that? What was that?
Would have just been one of their chairs, but that seemed to startle the both of them pretty good. Immediately right after that starts to pick up again.
I personally think that what we're dealing with is a mixture of Rose, the woman, and this evil shape-shifting mimic thing. Fucking there you go. That's really what it seems like. And this thing seems like it came from the mines and came into the hotel through these secret tunnels.
So, we're gonna do a DR60 right here before we move on.
Keep in mind, guys, this is the street above us. This is not the hotel. And there's nobody on the street right now. We have this device here where we can hear your voice.
Well, that and you don't really hear the street when
Can
you're
you
in
tell
there.
us your name? Evelyn, if it's you? Could you say Evelyn?
Who is the evil man?
Is there somewhere where you want us to go in the basement or in the hotel?
Creepy music.
Who's the little kid that's down here?
Did you just take the
real
energy
quiet.
from our light, our battery?
Did you die here?
Let's listen.
We have this device here where we can hear your name. Or we have this device here where we can hear your voice. Can you tell us your name? Evelyn, if it's you? Did you say Evelyn? Who is the evil man? Device here where we can hear your voice. Can you tell us your name? Evelyn, if it's you? Did you say Evelyn? Who is the evil man? Is there somewhere where you want us to go? In the basement or in the hotel? Who's the little kid that's somewhere where you want us to go? In the basement or in the hotel?
My room.
Who's the little kid that's down
My
here?
room. You hear that?
Is there somewhere where you want us to go? In the basement or in the hotel? Who's the little kid that's down
Oh,
here?
even afterwards.
Did you just take the energy from our light or in the hotel? Who's the little kid that's down here? Did you just take the
Technically
energy
it says
from our
little
light
kid.
or battery? Who's the little kid that's down? Who's the little kid that's down here? Did you just take the energy from our light or battery? Did you die here?
Okay.
Let's do one more session.
Evelyn Rose, where do you want us to go in the hotel right now? We want to leave this room. Where should we go?
Who is this that we've been speaking to?
Is there an evil or a dark presence down here?
If we go upstairs to try to talk to you, will you follow us?
Honestly, guys, I also got to get out of this room because it's really dusty and I'm really hot.
This
It's making
dust
me-
is killing me.
Yeah, it's fucking killing me.
I can feel it in my
Evelyn Rose, where do you want us to go in the hotel right now? We want to leave this room. Where should we go? Who is this that we've been speaking to? Where do you want us to go in the hotel right now? We want to leave this room. Where should we go?
Yeah.
Like a whisper.
The hotel right now. We want to leave this room. Where should we go? Who is this that we've been speaking to? Is there an evil or dark presence down here? If we go to, is there an evil or dark presence down here? If we go upstairs to try to talk to you, will you follow us?
Okay.
Well, Evelyn, look at that. Oh my god, dude. Once again, it's hitting their back right there. Okay, Evelyn, Rose, evil, angry man, we're going to go upstairs to 502 and 501. So please follow us up there. And he and I are going to split up. So if you want to follow one of us specifically, do it. But I need to get out of here for a second. I'm like dying, dude. So guys, we're going to pack up right now. We're going to head up to our hotel rooms. And then at the end of the night, we're going to come downstairs and do an Estes method in the vault where the two people were murdered.
So getting Evelyn's name on the Spirit Talker was absolutely insane. I didn't even know that the lady in red's real name was Evelyn at the time. Collin just started freaking out, and it kind of scared me a little bit. But, I mean, you could just tell 100% there was so much energy down there in the tunnel system. And we didn't even know how much more intense it was going to be.
After the basement session, we knew we had to switch it up. We wanted to cover as much of the hotel as we could, and that's why we rented 2 different rooms that night so that we could both investigate them. So Connor then went to his room to do a solo session, and I went to my room. Now keep in mind, my room is one of the most haunted in the hotel. It's actually where Evelyn's body was found, where she was murdered, right there. Going in there, I was a little bit spooked, but yeah, I wanted answers, and it was time to rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay guys, so we just came up from the basement of the Mizpah, and I want to just re-explain to y'all. Remember, amongst all the other responses we just got downstairs, we received the word Evelyn, or I should say the name, and crazy enough, people call the woman in red here at the hotel Rose, because that was her nickname, her working name. But in reality, the woman that they think was Rose, her name was Evelyn. And pan over there. This whole block right here of rooms was Rose's almost personal brothel space. This is where she held her appointments. I'm trying to skirt around saying what you guys know I'm saying, but she was stabbed right there by this evil man, and then she was dragged right here and strangled to death right in front of my, of course, my hotel room for the night. So we felt like she said we needed to come upstairs, and since this is the area where so many people have experiences directly with Rose or Evelyn, that's where Connor and I are gonna do our solo sessions. And what's interesting is that when we were down there, we were interacting with someone who also could have been an evil man. It felt like there was an evil, dark presence, and according to the story of what happened that night, that guy hid somewhere up here. They don't know exactly where he was hiding out. So it could have been in Connor's room that he's in. It could have been right next to my room. It could have been way down the hall. We don't know, but we're gonna split up really quick and do some solo stuff before we want to head down and do an Estes in the basement in that room where 2 men were murdered. I'm trying to talk quietly because this is an active hotel. Definitely a weird vibe down here, though. You know, just in these rooms, specifically.
Lots of energy, whatever it is.
And by the way, we started investigating today at 3:00 p.m. at the Clown Motel, and it's now 12:30 at night. Mm-hmm. So we have had a lot of ghost hunting today. Yeah. Well, I think you try to talk to the man. I'll try to talk to Evelyn.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's do it.
In case I don't see you again.
Alright, guys. So, me and Collin have split up. We're in our separate rooms right now, and I am going to see if I can contact this evil man. So, got Spirit Talker, got DR60, got a little EMF reader as well. I want to talk to the man who killed the lady in red. If you are here with me tonight, please make yourself known.
There is reflection.
Yep, you're right there,
That's
right next to him.
Creepy. Literally right when I pointed this way, pointing at the mirror.
Oh, sorry.
That's crazy. So right behind me is the...
Tries to capture voices on the DR60, but doesn't capture anything. Dang. Oh, that sucks. Just no luck up there, apparently.
That's crazy. So right behind me is the corner where Evelyn or Rose was strangled after she was stabbed. Is that Evelyn I'm talking to?
That's my voice.
Dang. This place is super freaky. I'm gonna do one more DR60. Evelyn, are you trying to talk to me right now?
Another DR16 captured in response. It seems that there's nothing in the room that wanted to talk.
Rose, I'm really sorry for what happened to you. I think it's not right what that man did to you. But we just want to say thank you for talking to us. And we're going to be going down to the vault here in a second. If you want to come down there and keep talking to us, you can.
Are you aware I'm here?
Where I'm here? I am. We're going to be going down to the vault. Any spirits that are up here that want to keep communicating, by all means, get in the elevator with us and follow us down.
So I mean, I didn't really get that much in the hotel room, but I mean, throughout this hotel, there is definitely a heavy spirit on the place, almost as if it's stained. So even that we weren't getting that much activity in our rooms, it was still, you could feel the presence there.
Alright guys, so I'm here in my bedroom 502 at the Mizpah Hotel, and I want to talk to Evelyn. This has been a very interesting investigation so far. I'm going to use the spirit box. Connor's using the DR60 over there. And I'm going to see if we can hear Evelyn's voice up here. Alright, Evelyn, I'm in the room where you didn't die in here, but you died right outside of this room. I know people have seen and felt you in here. Can you tell me yes, you're here, or give me some sort of a sign that you're here with me right now? I'd love to talk to you. And downstairs, it sounded like you said we should... Incorrect. But you told us downstairs you wanted us to come up here. Can you say yes, I'm here, or something like that?
Voice.
Yes, I would love to hear your voice, Evelyn. Can you... Closet.
Yes, I can.
Okay, well, that's a little creepy.
Looking in the closet.
Kind of weird it said closet when there's really a closet here. And these rooms used to be connected, she was telling us earlier. Hey, Evelyn, are you here in the closet? Or Rose? Can you say yes, I'm here? Probably not. Alright, so it said closet. I opened up the closet. Maybe she was in there, or I don't know. I didn't hear any voices while I was over there. I had a long life. So Evelyn, or Rose, you felt like your life was complete when you died? I don't feel like that's true. Is that the name of the man who killed you? Anthony?
Most likely.
Most likely. So he is here. Is it Anthony? Can you say yes if his name was Anthony, the man that killed you? I'm not really feeling that much in the room. I'm not getting really any answers. I feel like we're gonna have to head downstairs soon, but I'll ask a few more questions. Who's downstairs? Who's in the basement, in the vault? Are there murder victims down there? Killers? Can you tell me who's down there? Ronald. Ronald's downstairs? Alright y'all, so it's been about 30 minutes that I've been doing the spirit box, the necrometer up in this room. Nothing really crazy or clear. You know, it said closet at the very beginning, and it seemed like it maybe wanted me to go to the closet, but nothing happened. No clear voices. I'm not using any big... Of course, it says agree right when I say that. No big voices, nothing crazy, but I feel like the most haunted part of this entire hotel is obviously the basement. Based on our tour, people's experiences. So we're gonna go back down there and do an Estes method session in the room where those two men were murdered. So thank you, Rose. Thank you, Evelyn, whatever your actual name is. I think you have been with us tonight. We're gonna head downstairs if you want to follow us back down to the basement. You asked us to come up here, but I don't know why you wanted us to come up here. I guess we're gonna go do that now. And thank you so much for talking to me. Please let me sleep in peace later tonight if you're in here. I'm gonna cut right now and let's go down to the basement. Okay, the moment I pause that, in your closet. Sister.
Stop it.
Stop it. Okay, so it said closet twice. Connor's telling me we're gonna go meet there right now, but how weird is that? It said closet and then in your closet. And it seems like someone's in there. I don't know. I guess I'm sleeping here tonight, so if I see or hear anything later in the closet area, I'll tell you guys. It's f***ing weird though, right? Tell me that's not weird. I mean, honestly, how weird is that?
Staying in the closet.
So my solo session, kind of like Connor's, nothing really happened. I mean, there were some interesting responses. Definitely the thing telling me to look in the closet, which I did look inside of. But it wasn't giving me any sort of real information. And I felt like we were almost wasting time doing this sort of investigation. Seems like the spirits liked it when Connor and I were both together. And that's why we decided to regroup, get together, and head downstairs to the basement to do an Estes method session in the murder room.
Hey everybody, it's Collin here. Thank you for watching today's video. Hello to all. Every single contest area comment 821. So go comment. You can comment multiple times. It helps the video so much. But anyways, let's get back to today's video. Thank you for listening to my little spiel. I love you guys so much, and stay spooky.
Also, for all you watching my video, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you're still enjoying. I know getting a little quiet, trying to listen in on things and all that. But I hope you're all still enjoying. Check out the links down below if you want to see my socials, my channels, or if you also want to see the lovely, lovely merch. But thank you all again for watching our little chance to advertise real quick. And we're into the last 25 minutes. Actually, last 15 minutes. So let's go. 15 more minutes.
Okay, everybody, so we're down in the bank vault now. The original bank vault here in the Mizpah Hotel.
This vault
Remember, two miners were shot and murdered here. The third guy who killed both of them and stole their money left, and he was never caught, persecuted for the crime. He died. People assuming he was an innocent man, but he took lives, and who knows what else this guy did. So, we're putting Connor under the Estes. You ready, buddy?
Ready to go.
All right, whoever's in here, my name's Collin. I'm just here to speak with you this evening. You can use your voice and say anything to me. I just want to know your story. Can you tell me who we're talking to right now, or who's here with us?
270.
270. Is that how much you weighed?
Something like pop.
Was that you that made that noise?
Yep. It's me.
Okay, who are you? Are you somebody who was murdered in here?
Can't tell.
Like, you can't tell me, or you can't remember who you are?
It's bad.
Okay, I'm gonna assume from that you were one of the people who were murdered here. What happened on that day?
I took it.
You took it?
It's the law.
Wait, so I'm confused.
It's a secret.
This actually doesn't seem like a victim. You said can't tell. I took it. Are you the spirit of the killer?
You scared?
No.
I can do it.
What can you do? And no, I'm not scared of you.
What are you saying you can do?
Gonna get you.
Gonna get you.
It's funny, every time we meet these violent ghosts or spirits, they seem to want to carry on these aggressive acts
Stay
even
away.
in the afterlife. And they're always very aggressive.
It's a demand.
Are you afraid we're gonna steal the gold that you stole from other people? It's you!
Nice.
God damn, it's really dusty in here.
Fuck off.
Are you worried that we're gonna find out what you did with that gold that you stole?
It's gone.
Are you saying you spent all of it after you murdered those two men?
I just heard like,
Shh. I'm sorry, but your secret is out. People know what you did. What was your name? Can you tell me your name?
Peter. Or Reader.
Peter. Huh. Funny that you just slipped up and told me your name, though, man. If you think that you're going to be all sly and keep things a secret, it's not going to happen here tonight. I need you to say you're sorry for murdering those two men.
That was not a
It's
good
old.
thing to do.
News.
No, it's not. You murdered two people right here. Their bodies were right here.
And Peter, if that is your real name, I think it might be an alias, you were a greedy son of a bitch.
I wasn't alone.
Are you saying you had an accomplice? That's something that I've never heard of before. That's interesting.
It's weird. I feel like there's someone like tickling me under the eye mask. Like on my eyelids.
Oh, that's usually never good. Are you the person that scratches people here in the hotel? We heard from somebody that there's angry
Sometimes.
men here. Sometimes. So there's multiple
Too
entities.
close.
People that get too close to the truth get scratched.
Is that what you're saying?
Uh-huh.
But you said you're sometimes. Are there other spirits that scratch people?
Lots of them.
Ooh.
It really does seem
Kill.
like lots killed. How else were people killed here that they don't know about? Were there
As
more?
simple as that.
Were there more murders?
Than what we know about?
You know.
Are you outside in the hallway?
My place.
You think this is your place to be? It's not. There's a lot of spirits and energies here and people that come through this place. It's not yours, and you're a murderer. It's not cool what you did.
I won.
You didn't win, actually. You'll always be remembered as a terrible man.
I feel like there's someone like pulling up the back of my shirt.
Are you touching that guy right there in front of me right now? You're attacking him?
Real lies hurt.
That's true.
Real lies hurts. Or
That's true. Lies do hurt people. What else do you have to say for yourself? Where were you born? Can you tell me that? I want to try to figure out more about you.
I can't remember.
Is that because you're dead?
I'm stuck.
Oh, I feel very cold from right here. Very cold.
Are you stuck here in this room?
Weird.
In here.
There won't be any wind like that come through there.
I just want to know, like, why you did it. Were you greedy? Did you actually need the money? Or did you just want to kill two people?
It was my plan.
But what was the plan for? Because you wanted to kill? Because you wanted money? What was it?
Run away. In time. Ooh.
I think Connor's
the money
getting
and
touched
run.
over there. I'm just feeling cold.
Go on, take the
Even though I'm
money.
sweaty.
Are you touching Connor?
I told you.
You're obviously not a good spirit. And people seem to be afraid of you. Why do you like that image? Aren't you afraid you'll never get into the better place, heaven, whatever you want to call it?
Not allowed.
Well, yeah, I
To
think
go.
so.
I'm in here.
I know you're kind of creeping me out a little bit.
Forever. Oh, that was weird. Forever.
So you're basically telling me that the act of murdering those two men, that meant that whenever you died, you were forced to come back here to kind of like atone for your sins? Or like you had a debt that was
for the
unpaid?
things they did.
Because I'm interested to figure out
The
why
negative
you're
things
still
they
here.
did in life.
I don't know why you would still
Forever
be
held
right
responsible in death.
They hurt me too.
Kind of karma.
Here. Really?
Are you saying they managed to hurt you a bit? Maybe you died shortly after you stole the money, and that's why you came back here? Because this incident in here killed you as well?
That's very interesting, actually.
You got it.
Oh. That's why they never found him. He died probably somewhere out in the desert somewhere. That's where all the gold is. Out in some pile buried somewhere.
Afterwards, you died, and the money...
It's destiny.
I guess, yeah. But you never got to use the money that you stole from them. That's what you're saying?
Something grabbed my hand. I feel like there's like a bunch of shit touching me like all over my body. Like I'm getting like engulfed from behind me.
I'm not touching him.
Interesting, though. It seems like you... So, yeah, you were wounded here, and that's why they never found you, because you died right afterwards. Maybe you hid the money.
Did you hide the money somewhere, the gold?
They took it.
Took it where?
I heard something. It was like wanted directions.
Where did you hide the gold? And why do you like to scratch and hurt
Mine.
people?
You hid it in an old abandoned mine? That's... Or the gold was his? God, this dust in here is killing me.
Was it your gold, or did you hide it in a shaft?
Not far away.
That's kind of interesting, actually, if you think that this guy might have murdered two people. He got wounded in the altercation. He escaped. But before he died, he hid the gold somewhere around here. Maybe that's why his spirit's trapped here, because no one ever found the gold. He died for no reason. I don't really know. But he died from wounds sustained in here. And that happens with spirits. They'll come back to where they sustained wounds and then they died afterwards.
Buried in a tunnel somewhere.
Why do you like to scratch people, though? Are you afraid of people getting too close to the truth?
It's mine.
It's your gold? That's what you're saying? You don't want someone to find it?
Would you?
Yeah, if you told me where it was, I'd go get the gold. Yeah, for sure. But newsflash, buddy, you can't use gold in the afterlife. It would be much better if you gave it to somebody like me. I'll take it.
Okay.
Bitch.
Well, it's super late. Our time here in the basement is almost up, so I'm going to end this session, but it's been really interesting. I feel like we learned more about the story than even the people here at the hotel know about, and I wonder if there's any truth to what this spirit is telling us, or it could be another totally random spirit in the hotel here just lying and acting like this guy. I don't really know. You never do.
But thank you for talking to us.
No.
Really interesting shit, man.
I felt weird that whole time.
Yeah, it seemed like you were talking to the killer, or the killer was saying stuff. I couldn't tell, but it sounded like he said he got hurt when he was robbing the people. He went somewhere, died, and hid the gold, and that's why I think maybe he's here still.
That's spooky, though.
I know.
Alright, let's get the out of here.
This has been a great investigation, though, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? The Mizpah does not disappoint. Let me tell you that.
Hell yeah.
Rip a dollar.
Okay, guys, well, we're going to pack up. We'll do our wrap-up thoughts later, but badass night, baby.
Wonderful night.
Come on. Yes, sir, and please.
Let's go.
To all the spirits in here, please stay here.
Yeah.
We heard you follow people. We don't want any guests in Los Angeles where we're heading
We
tomorrow.
also have a very long day tomorrow, so if you go to my room and you see me sleeping, please let me sleep.
I swear to God, I will have holy water. You will be drinking some if you mess with me. I will send you back to the pit you came
city
from.
That's got just crazy spiritual presence on it. I mean, the Mizpah is a beautiful hotel that I feel like most people, if you went inside, you wouldn't think that it would be haunted. But as you dive into the history of the place and you know exactly what's gone on in that place, you realize why there is such a heavy spiritual presence on it. We got some insane evidence that night.
Some wild back and forth there, yeah.
Definitely experience that will stick with me for the rest of my life. And I'm really excited that I got to experience it.
Perfect. So, the Mizpah and the Clown Motel, definitely two of the most haunted places in Nevada. Mizpah, probably the most haunted hotel in the country. It's been ranked that before. And I can say this was a really, really crazy video. I mean, paranormal activity in the middle of the day at the Clown Motel. Correct names on our devices. REM pod activity. Everything was just happening. It was so clear and so obvious that the spirits were there with us. It's hard to believe. And I know all the time we say these places are the scariest, the most haunted, but I feel like as we've been growing as people and opening ourselves to all of this, the amount of activity we've been getting has just been dramatically increasing. It's almost as if opening ourselves up to this spiritual, unseen world is calling forth more energies because they know we're open and willing to talk. But definitely I would go back to spend the night at both of those hotels. What a crazy night and what a crazy end to our little Nevada mini-series. But thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm so glad we finally did the Mizpah. And yeah, we'll catch you next week for a crazy investigation.
Ready.
And as always, it's Collin here. Stay spooky. We love you. And we'll see you next time.
So, what do we got next week? Drum roll. Rushy Mountain Penitentiary. Oh gosh. You're doing another penitentiary? Don't know when to leave the prisons alone, do you? That might be where some of that negativity or extra energy might be running off from. You keep going to these high energy places where a lot of people keep getting their minds focused to give these entities energy, which causes them to do things to people that visit there. Just yowza. All right. Yeah. Does not disappoint as usual, this hotel. Always a little bit of something. But anyways, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, check out the links below for this original video without my commentary if you want to check them out. Also check the links down below for my channels, my socials, and the merch store. And with that being said, have a good night. We will see you all next time. And pleasant dreams.